Hi guys, today we're going to do our sample student budget. This may be your test for your budget uh, section of this class, and it may be an assignment depending on where we're at. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So you go to class link and you want to go to Google Apps. And from here, you want to go to New, and you want to click on Google Sheets. Okay, hopefully you guys can still hear me. Okay, so we're going to go to Google Sheets, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to title it. Okay, sample student budget. Okay. And always make sure you name your documents because you don't want to have 50 untitled documents. In cell A1, we are going to type sample, or you can type your first and last name. Okay, and we're going to pop over to B2. We're going to type income. We're going to go to C2. We're going to type expense. Okay, and then down here we're going to type allowance per month. And if you notice, it pops over here into B. To fix that, you're going to put your cursor right between these two. Right here. Again, I put my cursor right between the letters A and B, and I left clicked and I pulled out. Okay, and that will fix that for you. And then you're going to write your categories of what you're going to spend your money on. You're going to get $100 a month allowance. I'm so nice. I'm a great teacher. I give you $50,000 to invest, and I give you $100 a month to spend. Just a shame it's not real money. Okay, I'm going to show you what I would spend my money on. You pick your categories. Okay, I don't pick your categories. You pick your categories. What do you personally want to spend your money on? Okay, so I would spend my money on, and you have to put some money in savings. So I would put some money on going, I'll just put dining out because I love to dine out. I also love to take vacations. Anybody knows me knows how much I absolutely love to travel. And maybe the third, you have to pick three, and maybe the third thing I would spend my money on is entertainment. Like going to the movies or going to a concert or whatever. Okay, so you pick, and you can pause the video and pick what your three that you want here. Okay, and then we're going to put the word total right here. Okay, now once you have these in here, again, pause the video, think about it, truly think about, what do you spend your money on? Do you want to spend your money on shoes? Do you want to spend it on jewelry? Do you want to spend it on video games? Do you want to spend it on computer stuff? Do you want to spend it on a new phone? Do you want to spend it on, how do you want to spend your money? Okay, so then we're going to click on the letter B, and again, I just took my mouse and I put it right on top of the letter B, and I clicked on the mouse pad. Okay, and I'm going to click on the $sign. So you look down and you say, oh, there's the $sign right there. We're going to click on the letter C, and we're going to click on that $sign. Now it doesn't look like anything happened, but it did. Now we're going to click on the number 2. Just like we clicked on the letter B, just like we clicked on the letter C, we're going to click on the number 2. And we are going to find this icon right here. You may have to click on your 3 little dots to find it. And we're going to center. We're going to make it size 18. Oh, let's make it size 16 or 14. We'll make it size 14. And we're going to change it a color. Okay, so I'm going to change mine dark blue. Okay, now before the last form, well, not the last formatting, the next formatting thing we're going to do is we're going to merge and center. So I will do this a couple of times. So you put your cursor right in the middle of A1. So you see how my mouse is pointing right in the middle of A1. Hold down that left mouse button and roll over to C. Okay, so I'll do that again. Put your cursor right in the center. Okay, hold down that left mouse button and roll over to C. And now you're going to find this icon right here. It's called Merge Cells. Merge Cells. And that's going to put it in the middle. Well, actually, it's going to make it one big cell instead of 3 different cells. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to center it. So I'll do that one more time. Okay, I selected A1 to C1. Okay, I found the merge cells thing. It turned it into one big cell. I selected here, I went to center, and now this one, I'm going to go ahead and make that size 24. Okay, you can color the letters if you want. So I'm going to color my letters dark blue, and then I'm going to color my background. I'm going to make the paint color a bright yellow. Okay, so now the only thing that goes over here on the left-hand side of your income, because the only money you have coming in is your $100 worth of allowance. Okay. Now we're going to put in a formula or a function, as it's called. So there's a couple different ways to do this. Okay. So we have $100 here, and we put our cursor in B8. We find this weird looking E. It's called an auto sum. Click on sum, and now you have to select what you want to add. So I want to add everything from B3 to B7. Okay, this is the other way of doing it. Then you can hit enter. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. This is the other way of doing it. You can hit equals up here in the formula bar, equals sum, open parentheses, B, three, colon, B7, close parentheses. So what we just told it is equal says, hey, Google Sheets, do math. Sum tells it what kind of math we want to do. The open parenthesis says, start doing math here. Where? At B3. And keep doing this kind of math until you hit B7. And then close parenthesis says, stop doing math. Then we hit enter. Now this is a really cool thing about Excel or Google Sheets. You see this little square right here at the bottom right hand corner? If you put your cursor on it and left click and pull over, it brings your total over here. So this says B3 to B7, and this says C3 to C7. And because we used our, instead of just typing $100 here, it pulled it over. So if yours doesn't say 0.00, you did something wrong, go back and make sure that you have the formula in correctly. So now we have to decide how we're going to spend our money. So I'm going to put half my money into my savings account. You can put $10 into your savings account, but you must put something into your savings account, even if it's $1. Okay, I'm going to spend $20 a month on dining out, $20 a month on vacations, and $10 a month on entertainment. So let me just show you. As I put these numbers in, this amount changed because I have a formula in there that's telling it to add C3 to C7. So if there's nothing in C6 yet, it won't put anything in there. And now you don't want to go over, you don't want to have $100 here and not have $100 here. So you need to make sure that you just didn't type the number 100 in here, because I'm going to know, and I'm going to show you how to do that, how I'm going to know in just a second. But first we're going to put our borders in. Okay. So we're going to select, remember we're in the middle. I'm going to do that again. I'm in the middle of A2. I roll over and roll down to here. Now you're going to find the borders icon. It looks like this. And we want an outside border. An outside border. This is an outside border. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to select B2 to C2. And this time we want a bottom border. So we want a bottom border. Then we're going to select B8 to C8, and this time we want a top border. We want a top border. Okay. And then we want to select B2 down to B8, and this time we want a right border, So we did outer border, we did a bottom border, we did a top border, and we did a right border. And when you're all done, it should look like this. Well, how do I know that you didn't cheat and just type in $100? Okay, if you go to View, and then you click on Show Formulas, okay, it looks like this. And you're going to submit it with it like this. So View, Show Formulas, View, Show Formulas. View, Show Formulas. I'm sorry, my headphones died. I didn't realize that they were dead. I hope the sound turns out okay on this. Okay, so now I did find out that it doesn't, so if we do a snipping tool of this, so if you go down here at the bottom of your screen and you type in snipping tool, okay, my snipping tools are right here because I use them all the time. I'm going to click on new, okay, and I'm going to take a picture of this, okay, and I'm going to go to, let's see if we can save it as, I don't think I can save it as a Google thing, but we'll see. I cannot. Okay, so we're going to, I'm trying to figure if there's an easier way to do it. Okay, we're going to save it. And so over here, it says this PC, or it says, it may say browse, okay? But at some point you'll see, so click on browse, click on this PC, click on your name. Okay, so name it my sample budget. Okay, my sample budget. And when you go into Google Docs, I'm also going to try and do it a different way to see if, will it give me a link? Oh, I could do that too. Okay, the other way we might be able to do it is go to share and then click on, I don't know if it is going to show the formula though. Copy link. Okay, so we'll try it both ways and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, we're going to go to Schoology, and you're going to submit this in your name. Okay, so if you go to courses and you go to my course, you're going to go down to, or down here, my sample budget right here. Okay, and we're going to go, we're going to click on my sample budget. You're going to go over here and click submit. Okay, and then you're going to, the very first one says upload. Okay, or you can click on resources, and if you go to upload, you're going to click on this PC, your name, and click on the picture, the snipping tool, or you can copy the link into here, or you can just save it as a Google Doc and then bring it over the way you normally do. So don't get confused about saving. If it comes over the other way, that's fine. If you do it your normal way. So please, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will, good luck.